Sunday Dinner album segment. We postponed what's her name? Shit. Jasmine Sullivan?
El
No.
Varner.
Elle Varner because
Oh, we
Clipse.
postponed it? Man, I've
We're
been spending that shit for the last 3 days.
I thought we were gonna talk about the Clipse today.
I thought we were doing both today. It's fine. We'll do clips. It's fine.
All right, fair enough. I mean I could do Elle Varner off the cuff. I just don't have any notes for it. But the Clipse dropped. Let God sort them out. We can do Elle Varner next week.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, give me more time with it.
I would ask your favorite
You good?
track, but it's a little, yeah, I'm good. I just,
Oh, okay.
the notes say favorite track, and I'm like, do you even have one? Is it too soon to have a favorite track?
It's really hard to say. For me, let me just scroll through the track list real quick. I would probably say right now I'm gonna go either it's between POV and M- POV, Mike Tyson blow to the face, and shit. Probably I'd say so far ahead.
Yeah, I would go. You know what's funny? POV almost got cut from the album. Pusha T didn't like it,
Yeah, I saw that.
and Malice
Yeah, he
wanted to
didn't like
keep it
his
on the
verse.
album. Uh, so I would
Yeah.
go POV. So be it. And so far ahead. Let me just say off the rip, old niggas winning.
Yes, yeah.
These
The last year and a half.
the technical precision and the craft and the storytelling and the artistry and the rollout and it just there's a
Yeah.
skill and there's a talent that these new niggas just do not have.
Do not have.
And they just don't. I'm sorry. Uh, it feels good to
No,
have
you're
hip
right.
hop back. I the like you
Yeah.
know I so and so rapper will try to do a rollout and he'll go on some
Hmm.
interview and he can't talk about his music. That he doesn't have a story to
Hmm.
tell. He just like this is Lil Baby. He just went on the album run for Who Harder Than Me, Who Hard As Me, or whatever. And
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
he dropped the album. He did a little press run. He did a couple podcasts, couple
Yeah.
interviews, and he just can't talk about his music because his music isn't about anything.
Yeah.
He's just like this is me on
True.
some
Also,
flex
he
type
just
shit.
isn't, he can't talk.
He can't talk, and it's just like you compare that to this has been a
Yeah.
6 week album rollout where they had the singles and
Yeah.
they're actual songs, and they sit down and they do the Breakfast Club, and they can tell you, oh, this story about this, or like we get the
This.
anecdotes
Yep.
about Nas's verse, or then we get the teaser with the Kendrick
Hmm.
verse, and then oh POV almost got cut because they're involved in the creative process. They're not just recording freestyles. And when you're intimately involved with it, you can talk
Right.
about it and it makes people excited about it. And it's reflected in the music. I've listened to this album like 10 times at least. Listened to it at the gym
Yeah.
today to help prep for the pod. And it just
Hmm.
it feels like I'm contributing to something. I'm learning something. It's just hip hop is back. It
Yeah.
feels good to have hip hop back. And old niggas winning. That's my first
Yeah.
note about the album. What you got? Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right about the old guys because LL Cool J dropped an album last year and that shit was really good. M's last album was really good.
Will Smith popped out for a little
Will's
bit with
out.
some dad bars.
Will popped out for a little bit. Yeah, he had a couple good freestyles.
Yeah.
He had some good songs on the album. He can still rap. Um, yeah, I really enjoy this project. I think like just because I study a lot of rappers to like practice to pull from them when I'm like performing and shit like that, and also just the craft of writing poetry. Their diction,
Yeah.
like the way they enunciate every word, is exemplary. When I was first learning to perform and kind of really working on my stage presence, I would talk to like my poet friends, and they would say like I really focus on like getting the lines out like fluidly and like the
Yeah.
rhythm of the lines. And one thing that helped me improve as a performer was they told me focus on the words, like the power of the words. Each word you I would focus on each line feeling like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you got to hit him in the face with each word, and that's what the clips do. They punch you in
Because
the face with every word.
the thing about being a punchline rapper, and I'm sure the same would be about a punchline poet, is it's fast food. You're gonna be
Right,
full, and but there's no nutrients to it. And like Lil
right,
Wayne, his songs they didn't age well because it was fast food and fast food rots.
yeah,
It's
correct,
it's so
yeah. He says things really interestingly, but he doesn't say anything interesting.
correct. Ding ding ding. What is it called? What is this? We hit him with one of these.
Let's
I like
snap,
that.
yeah,
I
rewind.
like that. I might steal that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's
was the
just
Oprah shit? Were you silent or were you silenced?
yeah. The clarity with which they speak, the certainty with which
Yes.
they carry themselves. It's just been missing. The
Yeah.
confidence. Even when they did that Tiny Desk. I mean, they're performing songs
Tiny
20 and
desk.
25 years old and they're not fumbling over a word.
That word.
You can tell they wrote this shit down. They didn't just record freestyles.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and just like doing this pod, it's like I hand write down all my notes for movies because it connects me to it. I'm not
Yeah.
just freestyling the things that I say. I have to, write it down because
Right.
there's something about writing it down that brings you to it. It's like when I like reading a book. It's never be the same. You never learn
Yeah.
the same as an audiobook because you're not connecting to it. You can learn something in an audiobook, don't get me wrong. But there's something
Yeah.
about your eyes on the page and you locking in and tuning everything else out that just you
Hmm.
absorb the information differently, even if it's not immediate. So, um,
That's
any
true.
tracks you would
Yeah.
cut?
Uh, I'm trying to think. I wasn't. I mean, it's a good song. I just wasn't super duper crazy about Inglorious Bastards, but it may
Yeah,
grow on me because I mean I've only had the album for fucking 3 days. Honestly, my well, there's not really a lot of songs, particular in terms of whole bodies of work that I want to cut.
yeah.
I just really would love to change, transpose, or get rid of Pharrell's singing on this album. Like
That was my note. It
every
was
song,
like,
every hook that he and like we talked about it, and it was like I knew it when I was listening to it, but when you hear someone say something, you're like, yeah, you're right. I do feel like that. And I've been going back and listening, and he just sang so much in the second half of this
yeah.
fucking album, dog. And I was just
I
like,
see
can I skip
crumble
through
and
the hook,
fall.
please?
Yes, I've seen it all. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't cut any
Yeah.
albums.
By the
I would
way,
just cut his
who
singing.
told Pharrell he can sing?
Somebody
Who
lying.
came up with that? Like,
Well,
why
hold
did
on,
we
nigga, because
put
you
up with
had
this
me
for
listen to
this
this
long?
Giveon album, and if we talk about niggas that can't sing, who oh my goodness.
But he can write though. But he can write.
That was one of my notes on the Giveon album. It's okay to just be a songwriter.
That's
Oh,
fair. That's fair.
no, Pharrell cannot sing. And not only can he not sing, he like yodels, and it's just like, and he's
He
everywhere,
does like this falsetto shit. He's
and
everywhere, man. Like
and
if
he's
it was
just
like one or
copying
two
and
hooks,
pasting
cool.
the same cadence, the same gospely whisper.
Hmm.
Um, just don't need him to do that no more. Just produce, my guy.
Yeah,
Just
I really just didn't want to hear him on that gospel song at the end. I
no.
really, really, really did not want to hear him on that song. They couldn't have called Lecrae or somebody. I don't know.
I do have in
Kirk
my
Franklin
notes
wasn't
like
available.
this is as close as we'll ever get to a listenable gospel rap album. I fucking hate gospel rap, but this is borderline a gospel album, and so
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I could do without Pharrell's singing on it. So it did pass
I
my went to
agree
suggestions
wholeheartedly.
test. I was listening to it for my first spin. I didn't because I you put it on Spotify, you
Hmm.
press play, you go do stuff, and I'm gonna stop repeating this sooner or later. But like you forget the
Yeah.
album ends because you're not waiting for it to end, and so all of a sudden they played Mr. Me Too because on the
Right.
suggestions I was like, wait, that's old, and I went and looked, and the album had been over for three songs. So it passed my went to suggestions test.
Yeah,
So
that's funny.
so
Yeah,
critiques. You got any critiques for it?
yes, yes, I do. So I was gonna say, well, I'll start with this first because we forgot to talk about it, well, specifically because this deserves its own portion of the album. The Birds Don't Sing.
Yes.
Man, such a beautiful, emotional, impactful song.
Yeah.
I love the fact that each son got to do a verse for each parent.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing. I also didn't notice, but Malice was actually the one that found both of his parents when they passed.
I saw that in an interview.
So yeah. So I mean, I don't know how he is not more traumatized, whatever the case may be.
Malice is
Maybe
a
just wears it
profoundly
differently, but
religious man, so I
I can't
think
imagine.
that helps him
Yeah,
deal with it. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Which is his message in the album.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was insane. Actually, so my dad lost his mom a few months back, so I actually sent him that song. He hadn't gotten back to me about it yet. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to listen to, but that song was really like I was listening to it and I like felt everywhere they were saying. I felt there like it really fit. You felt like you were experiencing it when you were listening to it. You can never go wrong with John Legend on a hook ever. The track itself, like the instrumental, the beat is crazy. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. He was on the keys and the outro. I don't know how the fuck they finessed that shit. Um,
It costs an M to get Stevie Wonder to log into a Zoom. So either they had a crazy budget or Pharrell has
yeah,
insane pull. Um, the thing
yeah,
that the interview, so they did the Tiny Desk and they performed this song, Let Birds Don't
hmm
Sing, for the first time
yeah,
ever, I think. And Push explains it. By the way, Push it so as a old ass little brother, I'm the youngest in my family, but I'm 37.
yeah,
It's so funny because I see myself in Push because as the little brother, you never actually stop being the family's
yeah,
court jester. And he's just so silly
yeah,
when he's around Malice. Like the little brother just jumps out of
yeah,
him when he's around Malice. And I'm the same way
yeah,
around my
yeah,
siblings. Like I become a silly
yeah.
little brother and like the family's court gesture. I'm like a fucking comedian even at 37 because you never
hmm
stop being the little brother. And Push is so the little
Right.
brother. But anyways, he explains the story at
Yes.
the
Yes.
tiny desk and the crowd says either RIP or my condolences or
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
something. And there's just such a
Yeah. You couldn't hear what
heartfelt
exactly they were saying.
it was something along what you say when people die. I'm sorry to hear that RIP something.
Yeah. Like, I'm
Uh
sorry, or God bless you. I'm praying for you. Something like that.
Malice,
Yeah.
who has said all of four words, just it gives such
Yeah.
a
He don't talk.
profound, serious thank you to the crowd. Like you could feel he
Yeah.
really, really meant that. And so obviously this song meant a lot to them.
Yeah.
My only clawback is it's a lot for out for track number one. Maybe maybe move that down the track
Yeah.
listing because you
But
can't go straight.
I respect it though.
Maul was like Maul on the Rory and
From
Maul
that to
podcast. It's like how you go like I'm still crying and we go to Chains and Whips. It's like, all right, man. It's a little like you started a little heavy. Normally, you want to start an album on a
I
more
think
upbeat tempo.
yeah, I
But
get you. I think
it's their shit and it's their
from their
story, so you get to tell
perspective,
it.
right? They probably just wanted to get that one out, not out the way, but you know what I mean. I think they wanted. I think Push said we wanted to make sure y'all heard it because if you put it in the middle or at the end of the album, if you didn't finish the album, you wouldn't have gotten to it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's his fans are I when's the last I'm gonna get it's a 40-minute album and your fans are old, nigga. We
yeah,
listening to it.
true.
I will
um,
say
I wish I'd gotten more of that
yeah,
throughout the course of the whole album, to be honest with you.
yeah,
Um, because I mean, for those that don't know, they lost their parents within 4 months of each other, and this was a few years ago. This was, I think he recorded It's Almost Dry after his parents passed, I want to say.
yeah.
And I thought that was going to have more of the personal shit on it too, and it didn't. So I was a little, not let down, but I just was like, oh man, I would have loved to have heard, about your experience and stuff like that. And in this particular album, I thought, okay, with this both the two of you together, I thought would be a little more um emotional throughout the course of the project instead of just like the one song. Um, that's kind of my only really real critique of the album. What about you?
Um, I thought it was safe. If I were
Yeah,
grading it, it's a B plus. It's not a classic. It's a really, really good album. Um, but I
yeah,
went back and I spun It's Almost Dry and Push it definitely takes just he experiments with different sounds like Dreaming of the Past is not a
yeah.
I forget that song where the money counter dings. It's so exciting. Summertime,
Lighting,
Winterfell. I'm the Night
Summertime,
King.
Winterfell. I'm the Night King.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
playing around, taking risks in that album. I loved It's Almost Dry. And I wish
Me
I mean
too.
obviously your brother's back in, so you're rebuilding that chemistry and you're dealing with a different creative in the room and you're trying to mesh your sound. So I thought it was a very safe
Yeah,
album, which kept it from being great. Um, but I thought
yeah.
that's
I
fine for your
agree.
first album together in 18 years.
Yeah.
It was exactly what I was looking for, but they didn't take a lot of risks, and it kind of, you know, it kept the high end from the highest ends from being reached. I would like to see them work with
Yes.
someone someone other than like I work
other
with
than
Pharrell
Pharrell.
sometimes, but like, you know,
Yeah,
diversify a little bit. I would love to see them
yeah,
do something more up tempo in the next album.
yeah,
I love Mr. Me Too. I love Ma, Don't Love Her.
yeah.
Um,
I'd love to see him with like Hit Boy or Metro, somebody like that.
that would be tough. You know, yeah, I just would love to experiment with different sounds in the next one. They laid the groundwork for
Yeah,
this one. It makes me look forward to the second one
me
a
too.
lot
Me too. I'm
more.
excited for that one.
I'm excited to see what they do with the dust knocked off if they can keep Malice in the studio because he's a fickle one. So
That is
my only
true.
critique was that it was safe. It's a B plus, 8 out of
Yeah,
10. Old niggas winning.
100%. I definitely can't wait for the that tour. They're going to go. They're going to tour in August, so I will be saving my pennies for
I didn't imagine
that
the ticket
show
would be
for
that
sure.
expensive. We saw Push
Nah, no, yeah,
3 years
they're not
ago,
as
and the tickets
expensive
were
at
$60.
the Ritz. Yeah,
It was like, I think it was
it was
literally
damn
less than
near for free.
$60. Yeah, which
Yeah,
obviously even
yeah.
this is post inflation, so this was 2022, right?
Two,
Yeah, it
22 or
was.
23. Yeah.
No, it was this October. It'll be 3 years. So,
Okay, it's 2022. Okay,
because
yeah.
it's almost dry was 2022. So, and that was
Oh
the
yeah,
album he
you're
was
right. You're
touring
right.
at. So,
Yeah,
um, I can't imagine the seats to be that expensive. They'll do theaters
yeah.
probably for $100 a head. So we'll be in there. Favorite bar from the album,
100%.
then we'll
Yeah,
get out of here.
yeah. I'm gonna cheat. I got like eight.
Okay.
Um, Shotguns with Your Ex feel like Malcolm's near. That shit
Yeah.
was insane. Um, I love Push It. First of all, Malice's verse on at the end of Ace Trumpets was fucking otherworldly. He said, "Never leave home without my peace, like I'm Mahatma." Oh my God. Um, oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to say. Yeah, so I tweeted this a couple weeks ago, but yeah, so Push and Malice are the Shanning and Sterling Sharp of rap music,
Yeah.
and I said it to mean that Malice's career ended early. He chose to because of religious reasons, and Sterling had to because of a really bad neck injury. So that kind of led to Shannon being the Hall of Fame, only Hall of Famer in his family, well at the
Yeah.
time. Um,
He said in his
but
Hall of Fame
Sterling
speech,
was
I'm
always
the
better.
yeah, he said in his Hall of
I'm the
Fame
second
speech,
best player in my own house.
correct. So,
Yeah, and Push is the second best rapper in his family.
correct.
And
And
he's one
one
of
of
the
my
best
favorite
ever.
rappers, yeah, one of my favorite ever, and still the second best in his own family. So I just got one, man.
Yeah.
He's on POV. He says, just to think I bought a rap career off an OZ. Now I'm watching niggas rap just to OD. And that's spelled to my old
Yeah.
niggas heart because I say all the time, man. When I was young, the rappers so dope. Now the rappers are junkies. And so
They're all crackheads.
they're all crackheads. I don't. When I was young, the
Yeah.
rappers were the ones selling the drugs, and now the rappers are the junkies. So something I'll never
I
get used
yes, it's
to.
really sad to see.
You got any other bars you want to tell the
I got a
people?
yeah, I got a couple more. When Malice said, "Dressed in House of Gucci made made from selling Lady Gaga," that
Yeah,
was crazy. That dude, his metaphors are nuts, and he's doing all this without cussing too. Um, when he
he's a man of
said,
faith.
"Look at me post Armageddon," yeah, yes. We say, "Look at me post Armageddon, walking with my dog. I am legend."
Yeah,
That was funny.
I remember that one.
Um, also, his vocal performance on that song was nuts. The way he like did the up, he like pitched his voice up on the downbeat every like other word. Masterful. And then he said, "Came back for the money. That's the devil in me. Had to hide it in the church. That's the Jekyll in me. I never thought twice that the pressure would be because niggas change look just like oppression to me." Um, I love that.
Yeah,
I had to pause that and go
I like
back.
that
Like
one.
I was like, wait, what did he just say?
I remember it gets
Yeah, so those are
buried.
some of my favorite lines from the album.
It gets buried because grinding starts out so strong. By the third verse, no one's even paying attention anymore. But Malice
Right,
starts the
because of the
third
beat.
verse correct, and Malice starts the third verse with "My grind's about family, never been about fame. Those days I wasn't able, there was always Kane."
Yes.
Obvious Abel and Kane verse, but he also
Yeah.
ABLE Abel cocaine CANE.
Yes.
So one of the greatest to ever do it.